Hello everybody and welcome back to my time at Sandrock, where today I'm kind of thinking that maybe I'm just going to check my commissions and just see how long I've got on them. But I might just skip the day because there is a new expansion out. There is a new, not an expansion, a new update out. And normally they don't kick in until you sleep at night. So I'm thinking that that might be a good thing to do. Oh, look at this inventory. Oh, crikey. Probably better go and sort that out a bit. But anyway, I am probably provided... Oh, no, we do still have things to do. Ah, okay. So this is what happens when you go away on holiday and you're like, I'll just wait until the new stuff is... You know, I will go and finish installing the drill arm and things like that then today. And then we will start on the new... I believe it's a Knives Out expansion, it's called. And it is one where now we are allowed to get married. So I need to step it up with Owen, don't I? So we can have a nice marriage ceremony. And then I think next time I might do... we're going to have to do a Logan run, aren't we, for the next run through this. Right, so letter from the devs. As we said many times, Sandrock can't thrive without your help. With the new update, we hope you like the new stories and depth we've added to the world. Please bear with us in this long-awaited development time. Our goal is to make Sandrock a great place to take the journey. And we keep working to improve your experience. And they gave us a luxury tassel lamp. Eventually, I am going to go through this whole place and do a real big update of the yard and everything. But I do need to expand it first. Well, I think we're nearly there with another expansion as well. Or recently did one. I can't remember which. So, to all our lovely players, this version of the game includes basic marriage functions in which you'll be able to take a town member to a specific place on a date and propose to them. Later, a quest will be implemented to unlock this location in Sandrock, but for now, we're just providing it for everyone. Thanks for the patience and enjoy. What does that mean, then? Oh, right, so the quest is coming later. Maybe then... I mean, I've got a while to go with Owen anyway, so maybe it might be worth just, like, waiting for that quest to be available so we can have the full experience before we do marriage. Because it's like, yeah, you can go and propose and then you'll just be transported to the place, but there's no quest yet. That doesn't sound as fun as doing the quest, to be honest with you. So, right, so let's finish up the bits that I didn't finish last time. So we need to take the drill arm and I need to do the anti-lock for Grace. Okay, cool. Let's have a little look about that. So, oh, actually, do you know what would help? A horse. Do you know what I have? A horse. And let's pet Doodles as well. And let's clean Doodles up as well. And let's jump on Lightning. I missed you, Lightning. I missed you so much. While I was away on holiday in Norway. And also while I was sick. And loads of other things that have stopped me from playing this game. Tell you what, ever since I've been back, it's been nothing but like... Oh, by the way, it's the housing, it's the letting agents. You've got to have, like, your burglar alarm checked. And you've got to have, like, this done. And you've got to have your boiler checked. And you've got to have that done. And I'm like... And also, we're going to finally fix the toilet that we've been meaning to fix since December. But, like, it's going to be right now when you've got the least time possible. Yeah. Oh, Grace, hello. Yeah, let's hand that in to you then. We'll do this quest first then. Seeing as Grace is right here.
Good. I'll let you know when everything's ready, and we can get started.
Cool. But I don't think that that mission had much more to it. Maybe it did. But maybe it will have more to it as part of this update. I will never know which it was. And also, I will never... I will never stop pressing E to get on my horse. It takes me ages to get used to that. Okay, so I kind of want to be tracking... I want to be tracking, this is not a drill. Rather than my commissions. So I've got 8 days, 1 day. So I need to make a bloodstone core pretty quickly for a mirror as well. So I'm going to track that one. But I want to just get some of these, like, quests that were from last time out of the way. I really should have done an episode to tidy those up previously. Is it this way? Where's the drill arm going? Badlands, Yakmel State. Oh. Where am I putting this drill arm? Oh, okay, it's over here. Okay. I'm going totally the wrong way because I am like the proest of pros at this YouTube larky. I am the biggest pro ever in the world. La 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 la. Oh, it's at the research center. Of course it is. So take it that this drill arm is going on to the robot thingy. Yeah, so we fixed it up after. It looks rather shabbily fixed up with sticking plasters, actually, since Chi crashed it. But it's still going, so let's put the drill arm on it. There we go.
Fantastic work. Now the mobile suit will be an unstoppable force, capable even of moving mountains. I do have tepid news to share. You see, following the last instance, rather instances of me crashing the mobile suit, the city has elected to train a construction worker to operate it.
I'm not allowed to drive it anymore. You lost your robot driving license, G. Love it. Okay. Okay. So who's going to operate it? Can I operate it?
Yes. I'm devastated as well. Really, it's a travesty. But save your tears. I intend to appeal this decision. Perhaps design a license test of sorts. Mark my words. I shall ride.
Oh, okay. So you didn't lose your license because you didn't have one to start with because it didn't exist. But you kind of did lose your license too. Oh, I love that storyline. So good. Hi, Heidi.
Ah, you've come just in time. Gaze upon the glory of the Gundam Mobile Suit Mark II. I mean, Mobile Suit Mark II.
Gungam.
Now with more drilling.
Amazing. Your inspiration for this design must have come from something very obscure again.
Or just Gundam.
Yes. Yes, it did.
And hats off to you, too. Looks like this thing packs a punch. Can't wait to let it loose on that mean old mountain. Since we've already selected a pilot, we can get started tomorrow.
Awesome.
Also, Director, the diagram for the steel frames.
Can't you just let me enjoy my work for just a moment longer?
Fine. Good work. Keep it up. I'll call on you again when we're into the tunnel structural phase.
So this is all going to happen tomorrow, and also all of the Knives Out expansion quests is going to come in tomorrow, and I'm going to be like, eh. Okay. I got adventurer boots. Nice. Let's have a little look and see. But I think most of my stuff, adventurer shirt, adventurer bottoms, adventurer goggles. I think the shoes were the last piece of the puzzle. Beautiful. Look at me. So I'm starting to look really cool now. And they always do this. They give you like the cool looking stuff as you get towards the end. But you know what I'm like. I always leave things to the end anyway. So I'm going to have loads of stuff to do after the storyline's finished. Like the entire museum. Right, so I need some bloodstone. Oops. The horse again. Didn't do anything. You didn't see a thing. I need some bloodstone to just finish off that commission for Amira. The other ones can wait, or I can work on them. But I'll work on getting the bloodstone needed for that last core first. And honestly, I'll just chop a few rocks for that because I only need 3. And I very easily know where to get the stuff for that. Hard rocks for bloodstone. And I can usually get 2 here and 1 just down here somewhere. I haven't gone at these rocks in a while, so they should still be around. Yeah, there's 1. You also didn't see that. Yes. Okay, lovely. So that's enough bloodstone to make that last one. And then I'll take a look at what the other ones are. I think one of them might be to make cloth or something, so that I could get that working. Switchboards for Chi and canvas. Okay, for justice. Let's see if I can make canvas at the moment. Yeah, I can. So let's just build those. And they're gonna take 6 minutes. Oh, look. I actually had already been working on the bloodstones. But that'll be fine. That'll be good for next time. I could do with planting some... you can see that I've already started upgrading the soil here. That was the stuff I was given at level 4. These other ones are like level 2 and 3. And I'm trying to get them up to level 4. So that I can plant all sorts of cool stuff. But it's going to take some time. So we started on the linens. What do I need then for switchboards? Of course, I need simple circuits. So I'm going to need to go to the mine to get 3 of those. So let's go and see a mirror and hand that other one in and then head to the mines and try and get the simple circuits. 3 simple circuits. Did I actually make the bloodstone core? No, I didn't. Oops. This is the sort of thing that you, when you've not played in a while, you do these things. And then after a while, you remember what you were doing and get back into the swing. Okay, fantastic. Heidi relationship +5. I don't even know what I did. But she clearly loves me. Maybe she looked at something in the museum. I remember that used to be a thing in Portia. People used to look at things in the museum and just magically give you friendship points. It was a very easy way to be friends with some of the more obscure people. Not that they were obscure people, but they were harder to... Yes, you're an obscure person, but they were harder to make friends with because they didn't give you lots of commissions and things like that. Sheila, when you were gone, I realised there were so many things between us left unsaid. Let this be a lesson to cherish those close to us and to really talk to each other, you know? Aw, she liked me, and I am. My heart belongs to Owen. So sorry, Amira. Sandrock commission is yours, though. Thank you. I hope you didn't have to go too far out of your way for this. Please, your pay. But this happens a lot to me because I like to be like, wow. Pablo became my buddy just from Amira's relationship with me. That's crazy. Okay. I barely even talk to Pablo, but Pablo is my buddy. This is crazy. I think Lightning and Amira are kind of stuck. Come on, Lightning. Come out of there. I've completely lost track of what I was saying now. Oh yeah, Amira, I think she kind of liked me. And because I try to get to be good friends with as many people as possible, sometimes it can be a bit tricky. They get romantically interested in me, and I'm not romantically interested in them. I just want to be a really good friend. Also, I'm wondering, like, when the pets will start to love me. Right, to the mines anyway. Let's get the simple circuits going. So I've lined up loads of stuff now for tomorrow. We've got the drill stuff happening. So, well, I'm assuming it'll be tomorrow. It might be... Ooh, the Fowler Salvage Company, I think, has a new sign. Does that look new to you guys? I think it might be. Guys all working on stuff. Alright, but I am here for one thing and one thing only, and that is simple circuits. Which I will probably find somewhere around level 2 or 3 of the mines here. Or, sorry, the, abandoned ruins that are totally not the mines. I'll reset. I'm going on level 2. Yeah, let's do this thing. Let's hope for better luck than I had last time, because I'm pretty sure last time I tried to get, like, simple circuits, I found, like, 0 simple circuits. All parts. I really do need to upgrade camera piece. Simple circuits! Yay! Just what I need. Please be more than one. I haven't looked at my points in a while either, actually, thinking about it. Forgive me for jumping about, but I'm going to have a quick look and make sure that I don't have points to spend, because I could well do. Yeah, I do have 2. 2 there, 3 there, 2 there. Alright, let's go with some gathering points. So I've got more drags, more scorpions, and more golden diamonds in junk piles. I've got stamina points with salvaging scrap. I don't really salvage scrap anymore though, very much. But maybe. Kicking trees, and logging. Logging. When kicking trees, there's a small chance you'll knock out everything available. Extra materials when logging. That might be good because I'm gonna get some extra stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. I think the wood knowledge, because I think getting some extra stuff when I'm logging particularly the hardwood trees. So I'll go with that. And then we'll go with these ones a bit later on. But I'm nearly there with it all. Let's see. So maximum bag slots increased by 20. Sell price of livestock. I don't intend to sell any of my livestock. I'm far too much of a attached person to my livestock for that. Extra crops from harvests would be good though. The bag thing would be good. Extra time for inspections. I'm not really doing inspections because I have historically always hated that, and I still do. So I'm going to take the extra bag slots for now. Then we'll probably do a little bit of planting knowledge stuff once I've done the floors in house construction. That might be good if I want to build a really big house, but I don't really have the will to do that at the moment. I find the problem is, like, it's really good to increase your house size by giving extra staircases and things, but then the staircases are massive. So unless you've got a house that's kind of big enough for that. Oh, that's not the right way at all. Unless you've got a house that's big enough for that. And to put the staircases in, and for the staircases not to take like half the floor up, then it's and also it makes it harder to get back to bed and things like that. So there are pros and cons to having a big house. Absolutely. Fish fossil, old parts, fish fossil. Oh well, that was good. I found so far 1 piece. 1 simple circuit so far. Golden bullhead. Okay. What's this then? Go on, be a simple circuit. No, I've got like all the golden bull and fish fossil stuff that I need. I don't need any more of that. I need... This is a really big level though. Hello? Where's all the stuff gone? I mean, that's the exit. Passageway. Okay, so anything down here? Like, the absolute lack of stuff is very, very disappointing. I imagine that this is probably the way through to level 3. We'll have a look through level 3. I just need 2 more simple circuits. Come on. It's not that hard, right? Oh, there's lots of stuff here. Cool. That might make up for it. Also, if I have picked up at any point, but I don't think I have, any toolboxes, they may have simple circuits in them. Yes, we did get 1. Old parts. Okay. I'm not having much luck here. Let's see if any of the rest of these are what I want. Oh, come on. Spaceship. Stop it. camera keeps moving around. No, I'm gonna have to move to see that. Come on. Mian relationship +5. There's definitely people going to the museum. I think now... This is really annoying, actually. Old parts, old parts. Basic toolbox. I'll get the basic toolbox because that could be simple circuits inside it. But I think now they've updated the museum so that when people go to the museum, they give you points. I think I picked up simple circuits there, so I think that that is now enough. Where are my simple circuits? Yes, it is enough. Right, let's get out of here. And that should mean by the time I get back from this run, the linen should be all done for justice. I can head back. Really. Oh, what's going on?
Oh,
Mian.
hey, you're diving today too, huh?
I am.
Hey, check this out! A mysterious black box. It doesn't have a latch or anything, and I can't break it open either. Believe me, I tried. I have to know what's inside. It's driving me crazy. The box must be holding something inside. What do you think I should do?
Totally take it to Chi.
Sure, Director Chi knows all kinds of stuff. Maybe he's even encountered one of these things before. I'll stop by the research center tomorrow around 6 p.m. You should join me if you have time.
I will try really hard. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on tomorrow.
Well,
I know.
I've got enough ores for today, I reckon. Be seeing you.
But that is a thing that she's given me a specific time and place for. So I need to be quite on top of that, I think. Right. Oh, I'll go back up with you. There you are, Mian. Lightning can just teleport because lightning is a magical teleporting horse. So it's all cool. It's all good. Don't worry about lightning. Lightning will be fine. Just have to run far enough away. I could give Mian a present, but nah. I didn't think to do it before I jumped on lightning, to be honest. Right, I'm going to go and I'm going to sort all on my inventory and see how much is left in there. Not a lot. Awesome. That's rather fantastic. So if I go to my clothes chest, I might have some room in there to put those boots away. I am such a hoarder. I never, like, throw stuff. Miscellaneous, I could put the paintings in there if I've got room, but I don't really have a ton of room in there. And I've got some masterpieces here, look. 3 masterpieces. So I really feel like they should be... I've got ruined cloth. Ruined glass. Why are they taking up inventory spaces? I have no idea. But anyway, I've got plenty of room now. I've got 2 entire pages left, so I can be a little bit more lax about my inventory management and not have to spend so much time on it, which does help. I'll take those off there. I will grab the linens, which should be done by now, and then I will go and make 3 switchboards. I will jump on lightning and go and hand those in. So let's go to the research center first. Oh, Justice! No, come back! Come back! Come back! I got stuff for you. This is good stuff. Thanks again, Builder. Catch you soon. Nice. I'll have a look in a minute how I'm doing with people as well, because it's been a while since I played, so I want to like check out how things are going with everyone, how much of a friend to people I am, and who I've got to do a lot more work with, and who I'm doing well with. All right, then. So Chi is here on the staircase. Let's have a chat. When I heard about the accident, I dared not calculate your probability of survival. I feared the number would be disheartening. In retrospect, I see that was a mistake. Perhaps I could have been the one to find you. As you did for me all that time ago. Oh yeah, when you got trapped in the mine. In any case, exuberant to have you among the living again.
Thank you.
Appears usable. Thanks. Maybe I should have made a better quality one, but nah. I'm not wasting my gems when I don't have to. Alright, so that, I believe, has finished off all my missions for now. Yes, we've got no missions left. I'm very, very happy with that, because that means we can start tomorrow all afresh with new missions. But I need to remember to go and see Mian tomorrow at 6. And that's going to be hard to remember, because I get caught up in things. But it's all good. So inventory is sorted. Missions are done. I could do some planting, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go to bed. So we can get to the exciting stuff that's gonna happen in the morning, because the new stuff will kick in. Although some new stuff did kick in anyway. So that was cool. Long press arrange bed. I want to know how we arrange the bed. Oh, that is because of marriage stuff. I will need a double bed, and we'll be able to arrange where people sleep and stuff. Ah, that is the earliest I've gone to bed in ages. So I could pick up some more commissions today, but I might just want to do some... Unsure.
Oh, hey there. I was just here putting this letter into your mailbox. On second thought, might just...
Is it a love letter, Unsure?
Oh, hey. Shoot. I just remembered. I need to go home and lock myself in my closet. See ya.
Oh, that's the cutest thing I've ever seen if that's the case. But he didn't give me the letter. The person who was writing the letters was unsure all along. Should I go after him? Oh, the secret letter. There were some secret letters, weren't there? Crush. Letter from Unsure. Hey, hope you like letters, because this is one. I wanted to make a specific request of you. Please come find me if you get time. Your friend, Deputy in Training, Unsure. Okay. Oh my goodness. There's one from Nia. There's 4 waiting replies. Oh my goodness. Alright, I guess this will be the going through mail episode. Builder, back from beyond. Back from beyond, are you serious? We told you to be careful and you go fall off a cliff. Luckily, I don't think they actually put out a paper stating your death. So the first one I got talked about how you survived. I don't know what I would have done if I read such news. Don't do this to me. I bought loads of copies of the Tumbleweed Standard just to stop your mom from finding out about your near death. Alright, I've got it out of me. What happened? How did you fall? How did you survive? You have to tell me about it. It sounds like a wild story. Civil Corps, Logan, the whole thing. Okay. I'll just wait for your reply now. Please, just let me know what happened. Also, please, do be careful out there. Reply. I jumped off. I'm joking. I just fell. Luckily, the cliff wasn't so steep. There were some vines running up the side. I managed to grab on and pull myself up. I got rescued by a mysterious figure. Turned out he was a legendary martial artist in a turtle shell. He taught me all his skills, and I learned everything in one night. I jumped back off the cliff and came home. I'll tell you a secret. Don't tell anyone, not even my ma. I actually met him after I fell off the cliff. He told me the whole truth, and I decided to join them. Ooh, no. I don't trust anyone right now. And maybe that's wrong. I don't know. But I didn't tell Justice either. I don't trust people right now. I don't know who the traitor is, and until I do, I can't trust people. It was pretty neat how you rebuilt the stage after the sandstorm. That was ages ago. Actually, you've done a lot of cool things since you got here. Already, Mason's old place looks a lot better than when he lived here. The way he'd decorate his yard with garbage, I mean, you just have to admit it was original, but it just wasn't for me. You're a lot nicer than he is, too. I like how you're always working hard and helping people out. It's a refreshing change of pace. If everyone in the world was more like you, well, at the very least, we'd have a lot of stages. Anyway, here's an opal. You don't have to thank me. I hope it can be the kind of pal that makes you say, oh, as the name implies, a secret guy who thinks you're cool. Oh, so that's another one from Unsure. Oh my goodness, it's dumped all the letters on me because they've added that quest all in one go. But I imagine that these would come in gradually and you would then work out that it's him after a while. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, let's see all the other letters from him. Sorry, I forgot to sign my last letter. I hope it didn't worry you. I just wanted to tell you how impressed I was by how you handled the Geeglers. So that'll come after the Geeglers. Whenever they come up to you like, rah, 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 you're always like, I'm not bothered by that. You're a good builder, and now you're an honorary member of the Civil Corps. Is that right? You'd be a very good deputy. Captain did a good job in there too. But maybe you should have become the new deputy. He's a good-looking cat and all, but you would look better in the hat. Sorry, I kind of lied earlier in this letter. I didn't really forget to sign my first letter. I just didn't want to. Here's a picture of sand dunes. Maybe you can hang it in your house or something. I'm not your boss or anything, though you can do whatever you want with it. Aww. A secret guy who thinks you're cool. Anyway, I think you're really cool. I don't think I want to sign this letter either, though. I hope that's okay. Bye! Do I get to reply? No. Just get to favorite. No, I do get to reply. Oh, maybe I should be replying to these. Okay. Let's go to this one. And reply. Thanks for the compliments. This one. Reply. Thanks for the compliments. I'm not going to be weird about this. When I saw the bridge you made, I thought to myself, dang, is there anything Shelob can't do? Then I thought about it for a bit and realised, well, yeah, you can't fly or read minds or sneeze with your eyes open, but the list of things you can do is really very long. Anyway, bridges are hard to make, especially safe ones, I would assume. A lovely seashell. I wanted to tell you, maybe we should hold hands sometime if you want to. We don't have to. Maybe it's too big of a commitment, especially if it was with someone like me who's hiding their identity. Well, I got you the seashell. Signed. The secret guy who thinks you're cool, but also kind of likes you. But if you don't like him back, that's okay. Maybe come say hi if you do like me. Oh, no. Whoever's been writing these letters seems to really support me. There certainly is a familiar style to them. Why won't this person come see me face to face? Okay, a letter from Ma. So glad to hear Musa decided to back you after all. I know there were some moments when you were worried, but well, looks like he sees you in what everyone else does. So they're clearly filling in story here. Hope you don't mind me reading it all. A road to Portia? That's something else. Sounds like the Free Cities are about to be a lot more connected. And I don't know if you checked the news, but there's been a lot of development in Portia too. I don't want to stir the pot, but it seems they've already found a good builder over there as well. Also me! A real dark horse. They just moved to Portia because their pa had left behind some property, picked up a hammer, and now they're one of the best around. Maybe the two of you could meet one day. That would be interesting. Oh, I think that would be too much of a paradox, honestly. I think the world might explode. How are you feeling about the road? Good? Nervous? Love you lots. Ma. Okay, reply to Ma. I don't want to hang with some Portia wannabe. It's going to be really hard. More bridges, more problems. I've been so busy lately I haven't had any rest, and now we're building a tunnel. It's going to go great. It's still early days. We're working on the tunnel. I have a lot of confidence, though. I think it's going to turn Sandrock around. Let's going to go with that one. I love the replies sometimes. Sometimes they're really funny. Okay, letter from the developers. Shelob, due to the sequence of events in the story, you will need to complete Elsie's quests and the magic mirror quests in order to progress the main story. If you find yourself in a situation where you can't progress in the story, it's likely due to this. We apologise for any inconvenience caused. If you've already finished these quests before continuing the main story quests, there will not be a conflict and you can play as normal. Right, I've done all of those quests. I don't have any quests left. I've finished everything, so that should be okay for me. Thanks. Okay. I believe that'll be alright for us. Come to the research center ASAP. Urgent. Chi. And then Burgess. Jew alert. Kurd Jew. This is it, guys and girls. The motherlode. It's raining. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill. Get your Jew collectors out. Your pots, pans, water barrels, containers, anything that can catch rain. And load up on as much water as you can. Get it while the getting's good. Official chairman of the It Is Raining Committee. P.S. Here's a water barrel for you. The first one's free. Next one's going to cost you. P.S.S. Or you can build yourself any container yourself. All right. We can now make water barrels. And sometimes it rains and the water barrels fill. I need my inventory. All right. Wooden barrel from the work table. Right, so I want to pop that in. I know, I took my concealer off my hotbar. This is terrible. Can I use these instead of dew collectors? I'm going to put them next to my dew collectors, and I want to see what happens there then. Also, my dew collectors are all full. Oh no. I don't know why that one has 30. I wonder if that one's like some sort of good quality one or something. Maybe I should put all the dew collectors through to increase their quality. In fact, let's pick that one up and have a look at it. So if I put it in my inventory. Let's have a little look at that one. Yeah, it's a perfect one. So I imagine if I make them perfect, they will collect more dew. It's the wrong way around. Q to rotate. So I could make these more perfect and get them to collect more dew if I wanted. On that note, let's just double check. I haven't been doing any at the moment. Water tank's full. I haven't been doing anything in the workshop, so it's not surprising. Look at my map, though. Oh, no, no, no. Look at my map. My map is huge. It's full of stuff. I'll use the thousands of drags I've got to keep everything going. This is insane. So, Blue Moon Saloon part-time work. Not going near that at the moment. Watching paint dry with Unsure. Unshore's home. There's something at the Civil Corps. I'm not sure quite what. The next big thing, Arvio. The apartment. Something going on at the apartment. Something going on at the church. Something going on at the research center. And Mabel desires something. And there's also a main quest there. For Elsie. Okay, and the Civil Corps looks like there's something. Okay, cool. I don't even know where to start today. In fact, let's have a look at my quests and see what... I've only got the crush one so far, but there's a lot going on. So I want to go and see Elsie over here. But I think she's got like a main quest thing, possibly.
Hey, I need your help with something. Remember what you said the other night? That I gotta do more chores and stuff around the ranch? Well, I listened. I've been really knuckling down. I've been working a few days now, and something's giving me a real headache.
What's that?
Well, it ain't my pa for once. Ranch work is a doozy. Milking the yak mill, every day gotta milk 'em by hand. You know how long that takes? I says to Pa, why don't we try and make some machine to milk 'em for us? There I am thinking I'm gonna get an atta girl when the old man turns around and calls me lazy. I reckon he's just jealous he ain't thought of it first.
Do some research, prove it to him.
Hey, that ain't a bad idea. Alright, I'm gonna go look for some information. See if I can dig up some research or something I can shove in my pa's stupid face. Yeah,
Okay.
I really think this is it. Alright, I'll catch you later. Good talk.
Okay. Unsure is also here, so I can have a chat with him.
Hey, I wanted to commission some homemade paint, but your boss said it was too small of a task to put on the board. Then he said some kind of greedy stuff. Do you think you could help me out?
Sounds about right for him, to be honest, but sure, I'll make you paint.
Actually, I was thinking we could enjoy the paint together. I'm taking the day off to paint my walls 3 days from now. Do you want to bring over the paint then so we can paint then?
Dude, I don't know. It sounds good. I'm gonna
Ain't that the truth?
paint that the truth.
That's great news. We're going to have a really good time. See you then. Don't forget the paint. That's the most important part of painting.
See, I managed to do the stuff with the mirror without getting romantic, so maybe I can do the same with Unsure. So we'll do the paint stuff. But I don't really want to get railroaded into any kind of relationship with him because that's not my plan for this playthrough. Okay? Stop trying to mess with my plan. Okay, so niter and yellow lavender. So what else is around that I can look at? Something at the research center. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's do research center. Watching paint dry sounds fascinating. What a date. I really need to, like, give Andy some sweets. So I need to learn to make sweets and then give them to Andy. Because I keep seeing Andy and thinking I should talk to you or give you something.
You're here. Good. I need you to build me something. That's your area of expertise, after all.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
Can you guess what it is?
Something explodey.
Santee. Aha! But this is no ordinary Santee. I have designed a device which can effectively extract Camellia sinensis into any liquid without dilution. Suffice to say, this is a groundbreaking discovery for productivity.
Strong tea. Got it.
Precisely. As you are well aware, my work involves a lot of concentration and mental fortitude. On a regular day, I start with 3 cups in the morning and 3 more in the afternoon. Based on the caffeine release speed and duration, this seems to be the most effective. Skipping but 1 cup would cause my concentration to falter. Unfortunately, with my current workload, I'd need several cups if I need to stay alert. The consequence would be a higher intake of water, which ends up as bathroom visits, and I've done the calculations. Many wasted hours.
You need water to survive, G.
Anyway, if you could build me an express tea maker that can extract octuple energy tea, all my woes would be solved. I've got the diagrams ready for you in advance.
Okay, I'll make you
Thank
a
you.
tea maker.
When will it be ready? It is imperative that it is completed as soon as possible.
Well, I still need to come and see you at
Here's a
6
cup of
o'clock
Santee,
with
try for
with
yourself.
Mia.
I'm sure you will understand the urgency of this once you try.
Okay. Thank you for the Santee. So let me just have a look at these and see if there's any timed quests. I'm basically just going around and taking all the quests right now. So, no, no, no. So we don't need to worry too much about any of that. Okay, cool. So what else is going on in the town? Something is going on up at the church. Something is going on at the apartments. Let's swing by the church. And then there's also something going on in the middle of the desert. Is it... What is it, though? Is it maybe a... I can't even see what that's supposed to be. I'll have to go out and have a look at some point. I'm going to just go through the things in town first because it's going to be easier. I've got to keep an eye on when 6 o'clock comes. So, again, just going to grab quests. I'm not going to take commissions today because it's a really, really busy day. I can catch up on those later. We did loads of commissions yesterday. It's fine. What am I even doing? I'm going to the church. I want to go to the church. Oh, there's Nemo. But I want to give Nemo dog food. But also I don't have any time. So there's something going on around here. Pen, stop jumping off everything like you're a superhero. Yo-ho, Skinny. Fancy seeing you here in this city where we both live. How sick was that front flip? Totally sick. Yeah. Did you see that part where I was like, whoosh? Yes. But hey, just as I saw you running about... Sorry, I'm running about through town and ambushed you. It got me doing something I almost never do. Thinking. We've been hanging out and chatting and you're always giving me stuff. I'm buying things. I'm starting to think we've become really good friends. There's more to friendship than that. Maybe. Oh, I'm just gonna go totally. Ah, I knew I'd be able to recognize friendship if it did indeed come along. I think we're kind of friends, right? So hey, I think it's confession time. Remember how when we first met I did a totally sick flip like I did just now and offered you a combat course? Yes. Well, the truth of it is, I don't really like teaching people anything. That whole tutorial shebang is just an excuse for me to beat people up. Hard to believe, I know. I figured that, Pen. But say, since we're friends now, why don't I give you a real combat tutorial? Maybe I can even offer you an introduction to Space Punch. Sounds great. Oh, duh, of course it's great. I came up with it. Come, Skinny, we have much work to do. I don't have time for this. I've got loads of stuff to do today. Alright, we're here. Welcome to Space Punch 101. I'll be your instructor. I hope you bought your pen. You don't really need a pen. That was just an icebreaker. So, first thing about Space Punch is you take your hand like this and, do I get to actually do Space Punch? Because that would be really cool. Any questions? Can you do it again? Ah, of course. A tower wasn't built in a day after all. Right, I don't know. Maybe it was. Don't quote me on that. Oh, maybe it was. Don't quote me on that. He doesn't know. Probably not, though. Here, let's see some more examples. So you just go like... Boop, Space Punch. Space Punch. Russ! Space Punch. Have I learned it yet? Well... let's try something more hands-on. Look, Skinny, this is my class, okay? I make the rules. I call the shots. Hands-on, right. This is my first time actually trying to teach anyone something, okay? But normally, I'm great at everything I do after trying for like 5 minutes, so just stick with me. I know what the problem is. I can't Space Punch out of nowhere, not without a target. Yeah, that's it. Follow me, Skinny. Behold, as I use my fists to paint upon this canvas of sky. Okay. Oh my goodness. Where are we going then? Where are we going? Pen, where are we going? I am so confused. Oh, there's some rocket roosters and stuff around here. And beat up the rocket roosters, Pen. Space Punch them! Yeah! Space Punch. I am like way better at fighting than you though. We done enough Space Punch now? Phew, I think I'll answer any questions you might have had. So go ahead. Space Punch time, go for it. Oh no, that's not it at all. I failed for the first time in my life. I failed. It feels... Ew, gross. It feels really bad. Dang it, Skinny, I failed you. My only friend, and I blew it. It makes me so mad. I just want to... Let me try again. No, I'm afraid there's no point. I've simply failed too hard as an instructor. There's no way you could possibly have gained anything from our lesson. Deep breaths, Pen, old boy. Just like the minister says. Take all those bad thoughts and push them down. Deep down. You know what, Skinny? This is going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. You know why? I won't tell anyone? Exactly. Everyone cares about what Ben does. Everyone always got their eye on me, just waiting for that moment for me to slip up, so they can laugh. But we won't let them know, will we, Skinny? You're going to keep this between us pals, yes? I really don't think your secret is safe with me. I really don't think anyone cares either, but also your secret is safe with me. That's good to hear, Skinny. Truly, you're a stalwart companion, trustworthy, far beyond any length I could throw you. And believe me, that's far. Very far. So it seems there really are things beyond even one such as myself, the glorious protector of Sandrock. You know, Skinny, I've never had someone I really considered a friend before. Furthermore, I always promised myself I'd never be friends with anyone who didn't have an awesome cape. But you made me break that promise. I'd never be friends with someone who didn't have an awesome cape. I love him. Seems I couldn't predict the future. Perhaps there are many things I cannot do. Perhaps there is indeed a lesson here to be learned. When I got stuck looking into that mirror, failing today as a teacher, occasionally getting edged out and whack-a-mole from time to time. Perhaps the lesson of humility I often preach was meant for me? Yes, that's precisely it, Skinny. I can't just take my own greatness for granted. Even though I've historically been ridiculously awesome at everything and done so effortlessly, that doesn't mean it's always going to be so. I need to treat people better. I need to do something nice for Burgess. What? Is this the same pen? I need to write this stuff down. Do you have a pen? I know. I said you didn't need one. I wasn't planning on having an epiphany. You don't? Oh, well. I'm sure I'll remember it. Yeah, I never have a pen either, Sheila. Hey, look over there. A rocket rooster. Watch me tie its neck in a knot. Aha! Smell you later, skinny. I don't think I learned how to do space punch, but watching Pen's attacks closely did give me some insight into how to hit a little harder. Attack power increased. Nice! Thanks, Pen. Right, so we're still at 11 o'clock in the morning, so that's fine. It didn't take me too much time there. What else have we got to do today? Lots. So I could go up to the Civil Corps and do a few things. And then there's also the apartments. There's part-time work at the Blue Moon Saloon. Again, I'm not going to do that. I think these two might be repeatables. But I think I only have to do them like once a week each. So I'm just going to head to the Civil Corps building. Whee! And probably avoid Unsure's house. Just for now. We'll just go and see what all the other stuff's about. And I'll fill up my quests. With all the bits and bobs. Hey there, She-Lab. Come by to admire your handiwork. Heh, yeah, we got that robot good. I reckon we'll leave it there for a little while. Have the city work out something with Vega 5, ship it off for study. In the meantime, I went ahead and put it in the cell. Don't want it to wake up, go crazy, turn into another dancing robot fiasco. Oh yes, we remember the story of the dancing robots with the lasers out of its eyes. Oh, who was it? It was the Church of Light people in Porsche were telling me all about that one. Wait a sec, She-Lab, don't tell me. You're not thinking of repairing this thing, are you? I am now. Ah, heck, me and my big man. Listen, She-Lab, I know that robot thinks you're attractive or whatever, but don't be lured into its flattering trap. This thing tried to kill us. Yeah, but I'm sure it's good, really. Howdy, partners. Come to see the dead robot, She-Lab. I was actually hoping to talk to you today. Today must be my lucky day. Okay. Guess you did probably save 15 minutes or so of walking between where we live. But listen, whatever it is, if it's about the robot, I found a diagram for a power cell that will get this AI functional again. Justice is like, no! Heidi! What the? Seriously, I was literally just telling She-Lab here how we should absolutely not do that. Come on, Justice. Think of what we could learn from this thing. We're going to send it to Vega 5. Let them learn about it. Or let Sandrock have some scientific discoveries for once. Trust me, I've read plenty about AI. It can't harm anyone unless directed by a malicious user or if it's gone completely insane or maybe sentient. But we'll turn it on together. It'll be fine. Well, look. This is all far above my pay grade anyhow. Only person who can make this call is the mayor. Trudy will just do whatever we tell her. Because that's who she is. Trudy already said it's fine. Huh? Why didn't you lead with that? Trudy trusted in me to get this done. I wanted you to trust me too, Justice. Well, ain't that sweet? Ah, of course I trust you. Alright, alright. Seems you're dead set on this. Just one condition. You don't start that thing up without me, alright? Peachy. She-Lab, you're in? I am in. Alright. Great minds think alike. Or do they think for themselves? Seems like it couldn't be either all the time. Anyway, let me know when that power cell is charged and ready to charge. I have learned how to make a power cell. Okay, so far in my quests, we have to go talk to Unsure about his crush on me. We have to go and paint Unsure's house. We have to make some tea, or a tea maker even, for Chi. Tea for Chi. And then we have to make a power cell for the robot. And then Elsie is also off doing some stuff. And some stuff might come back about the robot. Also, I've got to go see Chi again at 6 o'clock with Mian. Why don't we just get the Unsure thing out of the way?
Did someone come in? Oh, I can see through the cracks a bit. You come to join me? One person closet, I'm afraid. You can hang out as long as you want. I'll probably be in here a while, though. Air's nice this time of year.
It's time to come out of the closet. I'm gonna say, are you afraid to admit you wrote those letters?
Oh, yeah. They're still wondering about those letters, huh? heard about that. Yeah, well, it sure is hard to catch criminals. As you know, actually, I looked it up. Not writing your name on a letter isn't a crime. That's why I...
No, it's not a crime, but it's very cute.
That's why I didn't get back to you.
I know it was you, buddy. It's okay.
Gosh. All the evidence is pointing straight to... Yeah, it does seem like I'm the lead suspect in this case. I mean, it's probably me. But what if it's not? Dang, it's hard to think inside this closet. Well, if it really is me, I'd want to be the first to know. Say, you're the best investigator we have on the force. Maybe you can solve this case. As it so happens, we are exactly where we need to be for that to happen. My house. I'll bet you could build a criminal profile on me based on my stuff. Why don't you take a look around? You might even find the secret letter I was going to give you. But don't get your hopes up too high. I hid it pretty good. Just head over to the jukebox
Okay.
and turn on the investigation music when you're ready. I do it myself, but, you know, closet.
I do like
Nice.
investigating.
Can't have an
It's quite
investigation
fun.
without the investigation music. Describe to me what you see, and I'll try to help out your investigation.
This is ridiculous. You know you wrote the letters. I know you wrote the letters, but I apparently have to do investigating with investigation music from the jukebox to make that happen. So, number one thing, where's the jukebox? That is the exit. Are there any other doors? No. You said that there was a jukebox and I'm not seeing one. Am I being rather silly here? Also, where? There's the closet. The button there. I'm just going to look for clues. It's fine. Okay, so check. These stones are all different sizes, but are delicately and expertly stacked on top of each other.
Ah, one of my finest rock stacks. Note how each layer is perfectly balanced, and yet each rock supporting them is a different size and consistency. I like to think that this sculpture represents the idea that, no matter who you are, we all have a place where we can fit in and hold each other up, ideally surrounded by cool rocks.
I think that's a really cool
How
reason
could
to have a
anyone with
sculpture
such
in your
a
house.
wholesome rock stack be responsible for something like nameless letter writing?
Don't really see the correlation.
Yeah, maybe it's a no-good lead. Darn, really thought we had something there.
Trying to convince me you didn't write the letters. That's hilarious. Right, so what else we got? Some lemon soup. Lemon soup. That sounds disgusting. Decorated with a giant smile made of chili peppers.
All I know how to cook is yellow soup and lemons. It ain't much, but it gets me through the day.
Can you teach me the recipe?
Yeah, you just take 2 parts yellow, 4 red dots, and, I don't think I know how to share recipes. You should ask Owen or Mabel about that.
I do, and they keep saying come back later. I guess they've given me as many recipes as I can get. A hearty, meaty dish. It smells really good.
Oh, these? Justice gave me these. He wants me to eat more meat for protein, but I'm more of a yellow soup and lemons guy.
Just gonna leave them out?
Oh, no, I'll give them away. Or eat them. I haven't decided yet, but, you know, sky's the limit. Are we
Okay.
getting off track? Maybe we should get back to looking for clues.
But they could have been clues. I don't know. Loads of rocks lying in a box.
Couple boxes of rocks. Nothing to see here.
Most people don't have boxes of rocks.
Really? Don't you have hundreds of rocks in your storage boxes most of the time? I'm not judging. Obviously, I have plenty
But I'm a
myself.
builder.
You shouldn't feel bad about collecting things you like. As long as you're not hurting anyone, I think it's fine.
So basically he's saying that my inventory is cool. See? Unsure says it's cool. Unshore's barbell set, he doesn't look it, but judging by the weights on the bar, he's really strong.
A bunch of exercise equipment. If the perpetrator has been lifting weights like this, they'd be too strong to write. They'd smash the pencil in their grip, or rip right through the paper when they tried to write.
Pretty sure that is not
looking
how
good
that
for our
works.
investigation. Well, yeah, you might be right. Probably not really either of us to say, though. Better keep looking.
Okay. Done Yellow soup, rocks. And on the meat, there's another pile of rocks. Like, how many piles of rocks do I have to look at? These stones are so carefully balanced and stacked beautifully. Did Unsure do this himself? He's really talented.
One of my quieter works. The little one on top I balanced there with a tweezer. The delicate serenity of it all makes me less worried when I ask it to do dishes, and it never does.
I see. The sky is weird. It's like this rock has some eyes on it. It has an eerie stare, like it's peering into your soul.
That's Wilson. He's sleeping. Better not wake him up. Well, I guess if it's for the sake of the investigation, up to you.
Is Unsure my secret admirer? Oh, hi. I'm just gonna go hi, Wilson. I'm just
Looks like he's not talking, which makes sense. Wilson ain't no snitch. Well, looks like we didn't find anything. Guess I'm not the one who sent those letters after all. That's a shame. I was really rooting for you to catch me, if it was me, which is still up for debate. Whew, do you mind turning on that fan? Sweating bullets here inside this closet.
Okay, we'll turn the fan on. Wilson was, just in case any of you didn't know, there was a Tom Hanks movie. I think it was called Castaway or something like that. And he had like I think it was like a baseball or something. It was basically his only friend on the island, and it was called Wilson. So that is probably a reference to that. Oh, surprise, surprise! The fan made the letter come down from the top of the cabinet. Didn't see that happening at all. Dear Sheelab, ever since you came to town, I've been having strange feelings. When you fixed the stage, I was like, whoa, that was a good stage fix. When you fixed the bridge, I was like, whoa, that was a good bridge fix. The list goes on. And the way you came to town was just immediately started zipping around doing awesome kung fu blade attack moves, despite supposedly having zero training in it. I'd be lying if I didn't say that I thought that wasn't the coolest junk I ever did see. For a long time, I've been living in secret, living a double life. I was scared. Scared that if my best friend Justice knew I had best friend feelings for another, he wouldn't want to be my best friend anymore. That was a confusing thing to say. But then I asked him and he said it's fine to have two best friends. So now I'm coming out to ask you, Sheelab, will you be my best friend? Yeah, sure, I'll be your best friend. Circle, yes, no. Your future best friend, hopefully Unsure. P.S. Please return to me after you circle.
Well, so... Did you read the part where I signed my name?
Let's be best friends. Unsure. I want to be with you. No, we're not choosing that one. Let's be best friends.
Wow. If you didn't get it from my letter, I always thought you were super cool. To be your best friend, it would be an honor.
I'm hoping this jumps me straight up to BFFs.
In case you didn't see, I asked Justice. He said it's okay if I have two best friends. And Wilson, well, he's just not the jealous type. So things are kind of just gonna be great from now on, I think.
Cool, we worked on that. That's brilliant. So I'm gonna have a quick look at my friendships. This is a long episode, I apologize. There's a lot going on today. It's just gonna be the way. So Heidi is very close up to being like full best friend territory. Justice and Hugo and Jensen and Penn and Burgess doing great. Other people not so much. Unsure is kind of quite low down, I think. Where is Unsure? Unsure's only on 3 hearts. Unsure's only my buddy. But I think very close to being a friend. So Unsure's probably the next one that's going to be my friend after Grace. Followed by Arvio and Ernest. And then Rocky and them. Mian is now my buddy as well. Fantastic. Okay. Clean up that mess. I've been very bad at that lately. I should definitely do that more. So what else have we got that we can do while we're waiting on Mian? So there's something else going on around the Civil Court area up here. Let's see. I mean, I ain't saying no exactly, but that's good, Sheriff. Then you'll be over at 7 o'clock. Now hold on there. Not exactly no, ain't exactly yes. That sounds awfully paradoxical, sir. not so much of a paradox as it is a vague statement. Ah, forget it. I don't want to be anywhere at 7 o'clock. I got somewhere to be at 6 o'clock. Well, can I bring Sheilab? Of course, Sheriff. Bring me to what? I'm planning a dinner party tomorrow night. Oh, that's good. Captain can't make it, but I still want Justice to come. The theme is soup. That's why Captain can't make it, because it's not fish. Yeah, I hear ya. And I ain't saying I don't want to come. So you do want to come. Well, I just don't want Sheilab to miss out, you know? What if they're busy? Are you busy tomorrow night, Sheilab? I'm free tomorrow. That's great. Alright, 7 o'clock at my house. You don't have to bring anything, but you can if you want. Just make sure it's smaller than a house. Okay. I've been putting this off. He's a good partner, but it kind of weirds me out a little. I always wanted to keep our relationship, you know, professional. I think Unsure's cool. Yeah, maybe. I just ain't taken the time to get to know him. Like, really know him, you know? Though he's been on the force for some time now. Reckon I could probably owe this one to him, huh? Yeah, you probably do. And if it was just me and him hanging out, I don't know what we'd talk about. And it ain't like I'm trying to avoid it. I just needed some backup. Well, with you there, I reckon it's going to be fun, actually. It'll be good to get to know the fella who's always got my 6 a little better. Anyway, thanks for coming with me. I'll see you there, partner. Oh. Rager Unshores. Boulder. Is your horse called Boulder? That's so cute. Or is that maybe Unshore's horse? Oh, Nemo's up here. Hi, Nemo. Have a chat with you. And I'm going to give you some dog food. Nemo became your associate. Nice. I don't know when things like start to kick in for the doggos and stuff. Oh, he's following me around. That's so cute. I really don't know when they can kind of become your pets. Because I have forgotten. I did know at one point. I think I looked it up, but... so like social, so associates. So I don't know whether associate dogs are then... You can make a... Whether they're then your pet or something, or whether you have to sort of get a little bit further on. I think you could get to be... You could get a pet quite early on in Portia. I think it was 1 or 2 stars with them. But also there was quests to do with it as well. So, by the stairs. Okay, I'm going to go up to the apartments and see what's going on up there. And I'll look into the pet stuff later, because there was this whole pet update. Banjo! What are you doing, mate? Meow, meow. Pick up the ball. No, it's mine. Not yours. Meow! I need something to distract it with. Ernest in the sky with diamonds. Well, that's an interesting quest. Let's have a look. If you want to get that ball, you'll need to get it out of Banjo's grasp. Try to prepare some dried sandacuda to distract him. Oh, that's going to help. Okay. Again, I don't think that's something I'm going to do straight away, because unless it's something that has a... None of this has a timer on it, so that's fine. Phew. And then I'm going to go... So this is going to be super late out because it's already 5:30. I started recording this at 2 o'clock. And then I was basically waiting for some guy to come and look at our boiler. And then I started recording at 2 o'clock. And Avak was gonna like wait for the guy. And of course he rung me saying, the second I pressed record, actually, I pressed record. Recorded for like 1 minute, and then he rung me and he's like, hey, I'm coming now. And so I was like, okay. So then that put me off by like an hour, because then I was like, well, I may as well just record later if he's coming right now. But I wasn't going to wait until like 4 o'clock or something if, you know, to start recording if he was not going to be there till that time. So yeah, that put me a little bit behind. with everything. Is there anything going on just around here that I can do? Blue Moon Saloon. That's going to be a part-time work. That next big thing for Arvio will be something rubbish, I'm sure. There's something going on at the mole cave, but I think that would be a nice thing to do next episode. And then there's something going on out in the desert there, which would also probably be a nice thing for tomorrow's episode. So I think I just need to wait. I could go check out the museum, just see what I need to do in there. I need to be back in the... Because I need to be back in the research center at 6 o'clock. I'm pretty sure. So that I don't miss whatever it is. So we've got quite a few display cases and things that I haven't put anything onto yet. But a lot of them are for larger exhibits. And I don't think I've got a ton of things to put on a large exhibit stand. Medium, I've got loads of things. I've put a storage box on, a feather duster, all sorts of stuff. We've actually now got, I think we've got more. I can't remember whether it was just when I'd... Yeah, it looks like I just don't have things for small exhibits. I don't have a ton of relics at the moment, but this looks like there. Learn about the black box. I really did not want to miss that, so I was like willing to just wait a second for that, but like now it's telling me to go, so I will go. Okay. Anything? So the utmost necessity that I require tea leaves for research purposes, yes. That'll do. Please bring it to me.
So long.
He really likes tea. I guess I've got to wait until 6. And probably after that, I'm just gonna, like, head to bed. And we'll do other stuff next episode. I think it might be another early night, because there was, like, so much stuff going on. Oh, this is a machine for the research. Nice. I'm gonna get an industrial machine tools. So I'm just going through all of the super dew collector. Yes! That has been added recently, because I would have noticed that before, right? Surely. But yeah, I've been saying for a while we need more stuff, better stuff to collect dew with, because it's taking up way too much space in the yard, and yes, that is a thing. So I can maybe make super dew collectors, and then I can maybe upgrade them to perfect, and they might hold a lot more dew for the space required, which would be really, really cool. I don't know whether they gather dew more quickly. I haven't really watched the one that's like got 30 dew on it, like got a capacity of 30. But I do tend to not remember to... Hopefully a super dew collector will be faster. So I'm here, and it's 6 o'clock. So where's Mian? Also, I'm stuck now. Darn. Mian, where are you? I'll go in and out. Where is she? Mian? Like I was meant to be at the research center at 6 o'clock.
Hey, we got started
okay,
without
cool.
you. Hope
Cool.
you don't mind.
Well, I was here at 6 o'clock. But at least we get the cutscene.
So, yeah, like I was saying, I've tried everything. Drilling, heat, dropping it off the crane lift.
Maybe you probably shouldn't have tried that. Someone might have been stood underneath.
Yes. I don't suppose you have a steel ball on you, do you?
Oh, sure, but... What the... we...
Here's your bar back.
That was hilarious.
Thank you, Director. Whoa, look at all this old stuff. And there's a letter.
It's a time capsule by the looks of it. Very nice.
I hope you're reading this under the light of the sun again and not still from the darkness. It's been 60 years since that event, which some people are starting to call the Day of Calamity. I hope this capsule can travel through time and show that whatever happened, there was some warmth in these dark times. Wishing you luck and a bright sun, Hicks.
I'm trying to remember whether Hicks was like one of the people on the boat. I don't think it was though.
My Peach! It's a time capsule from the Age of Darkness! From right around the time of the first builder, Victor! What are the odds of us finding this? Wow, and everything here is preserved perfectly. What do you want to look at?
The handbook. The title reads Reclamation of Past Technology by Victor. This is probably a copy of one of the original documents from the first builder. It's the same book that most builders read when they're first studying to learn the trade. Look around you. It's a scene from the apocalypse, but it's also a treasure trove of wonders. If the human race is to survive this dark winter, we'll need to make full use of the technology left over from before the war. Victor really knew how to look on the bright side, even without a sun. It's one of the diagrams used by the first builders. It looks like a simple furnace. Not that much different from one of yours. I would like to look at the power stone with the note. A power stone like any other, probably still usable. The note reads, use this to generate energy. Perhaps Hicks was worried people might lose track of how to use power stones in the future. What do you want to look at now? The pickaxe. It's a standard enough looking pickaxe made of stone. Perhaps Hicks never learned to make anything sturdier than this. Or perhaps he didn't want to part with one of his better tools. The wooden handle's a bit flimsy, but it's doing pretty well considering its age. Shows no sign of rot, suggesting the box was airtight. Okay, I've seen enough now. I've seen all of it.
Unfortunate. Based on the approximate age of the box, I was hoping we'd find something undiscovered. These are all objects of interest, but I'm afraid none are particularly unique.
This letter has a bunch of stuff about gangs and hurting people. Director, was the Age of Darkness really that bad?
Ah, I hadn't realized you had failed your history classes. How surprising. Allow me to enlighten you.
The burn. Gee, you're so mean.
Yes. In fact,
So rude.
this letter is rather tame in its descriptions. In the first 50 years after the Day of Calamity, the surviving population were lucky to locate even one proper meal per day, resulting in desperate panic and constant tribe-like warfare over resources. In combination with the poor nutrition, poor hygiene, and lack of sunlight, which led to various physical ailments and illnesses, the result was the lowest average life expectancy in human history. All in all, the era is quite suboptimal for research, and I, for one, am rather glad to exist currently.
Gosh, that sounds so horrible! But at the same time, it really is amazing there were people back then like Hicks here who never lost hope. Can you imagine? If it wasn't for heroes like Hicks and Peach, we might still be underground and worrying about where our next meal might come from. Director...
Social history is not exactly an interest of mine. I suggest if you have more questions, you do your own research or someone who cares.
Maybe Grace. Grace is into
sure,
that sort of
Director.
stuff.
Thanks for all your help.
He just walks off.
Wow, what a find! I knew a bit about the Age of Darkness, but this is my first time getting such a hands-on experience with history. We need to try hard to carry on the legacy of these people from the past. That gives me an idea. Say, why don't we make our own time capsule?
Sounds
It
good.
could be our chance to contribute our knowledge and experiences to the people of the future. Director, could you draw us out a...
No.
Fine. I mean, it's just a box. How hard could it be to come up with a design? Why don't you let me figure out what it's made of, and I'll send you a diagram as soon as possible.
That's great.
I knew you'd be into it.
He's like, no. That's so good.
While you're working on it, I'll gather up some historical stuff we can put in there. Maybe we can provide the people of the future with something more substantial than our old pal Hicks. Anyway, once you're done, bring the box to me. Then we'll go bury it. Oh, and let's each also bring one personal item that we want to send to the future. Make sure it's something that doesn't expire.
Okay.
Okay, it's a plan. Catch up with you soon.
Okay, so not food. So I need to bring something. So tomorrow, next episode, we're gonna do the Rager at Unshores, and other than that, I'm gonna try and be a little bit more the cable guy. Okay. I try and be a little bit more. The problem is I always worry that things are going to disappear on me if I don't do them straight away. But we've gone through quite a lot of stuff now, and I feel like it's probably a good time to end the episode at this point. I just really didn't want to miss that thing with Mian because it was something that I could have missed. And I think there have been things in the past that I have missed. I think there was something possibly with Fang. It's Justice's horse, truth. Every horse I go past, I'm like, is that Justice's horse? Is that Justice's horse? I know. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now. It's gonna be another early night. I don't know what. Get off the horse. Thank you. I was pressing F and nothing was happening. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that for tonight. We've had a really, really, really good. In fact, you go home. Had a really, really good episode. Loads of stuff going on. So we'll go to Unshores tomorrow. We might even check out the mole caves as well. But I think for this episode, that's going to be it. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.